Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome to day number 3 of the Minecraft series, the 30 minutes a day maximum Minecraft series. Welcome back to this episode. I got a little bit higher quality on these recordings, so I'm hoping that it looks good, and I'm hoping that. Cause I was noticing the quality was weird. So yeah, hopefully it looks good. Hopefully things are all set for that. So what am I going to do today? What is the ultimate goal of today's video? Mining. Before I start building, before anything, I feel like I just need to get some resources so that I don't have to go back and forth between mining underground, back up top. I just want to have a ton of resources, particularly iron. I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. I want to just have resources. I want to have iron. I want to have a way to make tools and make sure that I never run out of them. Diamonds would be nice for an enchantment table as well. A little bit of a lesser priority for me. Not really the end of the world if I get diamonds or not. So here we go. Welcome back to this episode, and I think that I'm just going to go down with one of those, one furnace, and do I have any other iron? I literally don't have any iron, so I'm just going to have to cook it on the go, and I might as well bring down some sticks too, just so that I have them. But if you are new to this series, if you have not watched the previous 2 episodes, I am giving myself a maximum of 30 minutes per day on this world to try to keep my motivation for this world. I'm trying to just keep my motivation. I feel like I always get bored of Minecraft series and worlds and everything, and I really just want to make sure that that does not happen with this world, because I want this to be a forever world, or, you know, an as long as possible world. For as long as I could possibly play it and enjoy it. So that is my goal. 30 minutes is on the clock as of the start of this episode, and I am going to take a screenshot of the coordinates so that you know what? I can do -17, 1092. -17, 1092. Yeah, there we go. Just so that I can have that in the back of my mind when I am trying to get back here, because I have no sense of direction. I'm not good at getting back to where I start. God awful sense of direction. It's actually quite embarrassing. So hopefully that does not showcase today, and hopefully that does not come on display. But I feel like I'm just going in the wrong direction right now. I feel like I'm just going more towards hilly terrain in areas where I am not going to find any caves, and that is what I'm trying to get right now. There's really no reason, since the Caves and Cliffs update, which happened quite a while ago, there's really no reason to mine down anymore. It used to be just mine straight down to Y12 and start mining for diamonds, but anymore it's kind of a useless strategy, to be honest with you. Finding a cave that takes you all the way down, you know, to the negative depths tends to be the better strategy when mining and caving nowadays. So that is what I am trying to do. And what I also want to do is increase my volume. There we go. I was wondering why it was so quiet and why I literally could not hear anything. And it was because my volume was at 10%. Don't know why I put it to that, but I just changed it. I found out at least quicker than I have in the past. And is this a cave? This does look like a cave. At least it looks like it starts something, which is just what we want. We want to have something. One thing I wish they had in this game were backpacks. That is the one piece of advice that I would get, or not one piece of advice. They don't need my advice, but that is one thing that I would add as somebody who plays this game regularly, who wants to be able to explore with no issue, no problem at all. Oh my God, there has to be a spawner. There's no way that there's not a spawner. There's gotta be. But yeah, that's one thing for somebody who plays this game regularly and on a a pretty consistent basis. I wish there was a way to explore and not have to worry about inventory space. Backpacks. There's a reason why mod packs have them. There's a reason why backpacks are in the game, and I really, or they're not in the game, but there's a reason why there are, as I just said, backpacks and modded versions of the game and whatnot. It just makes it a little bit better and a little bit easier to explore, and that's really what they're trying to add into Minecraft is exploration. So why not do backpacks? Why not? I think it would be a phenomenal add to the game, but I do not work at Mojang or Microsoft nowadays. Okay, this cave is kind of turning into a labyrinth. Oh, okay. Let's see. I really did not want to spend this much time in this cave, and I am now back at the surface. All right, I'm gonna go and try to find a different one. Give that a shot because this was kind of useless. Me going down there was kind of useless. Come on. It stinks because I only get 30 minutes. So wasting, it's already been 7 minutes into this video. Wasting 7 minutes trying to go around and find a cave is really not the best use of time. And here we go. This looks like it is going to be good. Wonderful. I'm going to make some more torches. And I always bring some wood with me when I go into caves. Quite frankly, though, I don't need anything super special. I don't need anything crazy. Right now, I'm just kind of searching for iron and just to get a good base set of tools for me. So I'm not super worried about. I'm not super worried about getting deep. I just want to find a cave so that I can find iron. That's it. And I don't think that's going to be it. I mean, this is terrible. I mean, this is the most unlucky that I have gotten in a long time just trying to simply find a cave. Wasting quite a bit of time here. It's all good. It's all good. The good news is that tomorrow I come on this world again and I go and I cave again. That is really what it's all about, is just trying to keep it fresh and keep it as fresh as possible for me. And this looks like it's oh. All right, this is where it gets a little bit sketchy. Do not look at the Enderman. That would be my goal not to do, is to not look at the Enderman in the eyes. And I'm just taking some more time. Wow, this is just, I'm getting really unlucky with the directions that I'm going, huh? Okay, getting sketchy. Getting sketchy, going deeper, trying to just survive at this point. And there we go. Would not have a clue on how to get back at this point, by the way. So a death is kind of a non-option here, because I would really not have any clue on how to get back. I guess I wouldn't lose that much, but it would just be annoying. There we go. And let's get some blocks out. And we are deep here. We are pretty deep, and here is some iron. So finally, after 10 minutes of searching for caves, I have found my second and third veins of iron. That is unbelievable. That is longer than I would have appreciated being on here. But hey, we still got 20 minutes to do some damage down here in the caves. As I said, the main goals, we are looking for iron. We are looking for diamonds if we can get it. The reason that we would want the diamonds is to enchant, just get tools to, you know, to make a little starter home that much quicker. And that's a witch. Okay. I am taking a lot of damage here. That witch did some serious damage. I think that was a splash potion of harming or something. I don't know, but it feels like I have been poisoned forever. Okay, I'm still poisoned for 10 more seconds. Are you kidding me? What on earth just happened? Oh my gosh. I honestly, can you die not in hardcore with poison? What difficulty am I on? I'm on normal. I think that you can die on normal difficulty, or at least you get down to half a heart, which just means one skeleton shot and you're dead. But wow, that just took forever. Go. Torching it up as much as possible just so that we don't get any respawns, especially if I'm going to be here. Probably if I had to take a stab at it, this episode be underground caving. Next episode probably will be underground caving again. Just I don't think I'm going to get enough damage done in this one alone to make me not want to stay down here. So that is that. What I will need and what I do want to do is coal. I will need coal going deeper into these caves. That's some mist iron right there. There's some mist iron up here as well, which is actually, I guess, good that I came back up. Perfect. We got no music right now, by the way. It should be constant. There should always be music going on in this game. That is my belief. As I said that, I think music is starting, which is wonderful. Maybe I just couldn't hear it. There we go. And some coal, and then I thought I saw, did I not? I didn't see another vein right there. I want one, here's a little bit more. I just need to go down, grab some blocks, and then build up. Good, because this is a little bit of a bigger vein than I had thought originally. Okay, I will do that. I'll get some more sticks and then some more torches as well. It's actually nice that I have the shield in my inventory because it did a lot of damage reduction. A ton of damage reduction, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, when we were fighting those skeletons and zombies. Okay. Perfect. And then, yeah, this is the last bit of coal. I should have just brought everything that I had, coal-wise. it's so easy to get that I should have just brought it so I didn't have to get it, because as easy as it is to get, it's just obnoxious. Like, mining this right now is... I just don't want to be doing it. But I need it for the torches. There we go. That should be everything that I need for now. That's 23 additional pieces. Yeah, that's fine. No problem there. All right. Mining up some redstone. Not the biggest redstone mechanic. No, you're kidding me. It's a dead end. That is awful. That is awful. That is just wasted time and wasted effort. Yeah, I'm not the biggest redstone mechanic, but that's kind of what I want to do in this series. I just want to try new things. You know, I want to just give everything a chance, because I've never really given redstone a chance. I've never tried to build anything cool. So yeah, why not give it a shot? A lot of people are probably wondering, you know, there was iron up there. Why didn't you just mine the iron that was already available or easily available, like this right here, which I will now just because I have to come back up anyways. But the reason is I'm just trying to get down into a bigger cave, one that is actually going to, you know, keep me there for an extended period of time. So this iron here, there will be so much more that gets found if I find a bigger cave, that I really didn't think it was going to be that important to grab just those straggling pieces of iron. But man, it's apparently way harder to cave than I thought. Which I am under the belief that it should not be hard to cave. Here we go. Something interesting. Thank you. But yeah, it's been harder to cave than I thought. I have spent 17 minutes trying to find a cave and get into a decent one. But I do have some pretty decent resources, so I can't complain. I've found a lot of gold, found a lot of iron. Not a lot of iron, but some iron so far. Okay, just doing circles around here apparently. There we go. Okay, that is an ancient city. That is an ancient city, or at least that's Skulk, and quite frankly, I don't know anything about it. I have no clue what you do around this area. I know the warden spawns. I know that's where you get to the warden. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I don't know if full iron armor is... I know I'm not ready for the warden itself, but if there is an ancient city somewhere, I don't know how I would know if I was ready or not. I guess I got to do a little bit of research on what that is going to look like to go into there. But for now, I will tread lightly around that area. Perfect. Okay, and this is a creeper, which I do not want to fight. Getting some more redstone. I think I've found... Yeah, I've found 35 iron, which is actually more than I thought. I was going to say, I think I found more gold than I have iron, but that is not the case. Instant healing. I guess that could be useful if I do end up getting low or something. That, and I don't need rotten flesh either. There. Still just kind of searching. The hard part is you just really don't know what these caves are going to look like, or if there is a cave, or if you're going to be able to explore it, or whatever. You don't know unless you go down or you go up and you give it a shot. So you're kind of just, you're just blind firing, hoping that maybe there's something to do in the cave. And here we go. We got a little bit. We got a little bit of resources here. Again, I'm not looking for the most. I'm just looking for something, which is what I'm getting here, which is great. I'd be happy with 2 stacks of iron. There we go. Maybe 2 stacks isn't enough. I do not know. I'm just thinking out loud here. We're at minus 13. Is that diamond? That is diamond. It's only going to be 1. At this high up of a level, it's not going to be more than 1. It's kind of an odd spot. With this whole caves and cliffs thing, you just see so many less diamonds up in an area like what in a high up elevation. And I guess I don't need that. I would have needed a crafting table at some point. And I will just do that. I'm going to make 2 pickaxes for now. One diamond. A pretty non-useful resource there is only 1 single diamond. But I can't complain. It's 1 more than I would have had if I didn't get it, so. Wonderful. There and there. We are at 22 minutes. Oh, man, I just feel like I've done nothing. 30 minutes is a pretty tight timeline to get a lot done. Now, again, every day I am actually excited to be playing this world, and I'm excited for my 30 minutes. But it just isn't a lot of time. It's less than you... Give it a shot. I recommend trying it out. Try playing for only 30 minutes a day. And you'll find out very quickly. It's like, okay, yeah, I could not get a lot done in today's, doesn't even have to be an episode, but you can just say, I have not been able to get a lot done. And that is how I am feeling right now. Just like I am doing nothing and not able to progress far. But I guess I say that, and then I look at my inventory and it's like, okay, I got gold, lapis, redstone, diamond, iron. Like, I'm getting the resources that I wanted to get. It's just, I don't know, 30 minutes is only 30 minutes. Okay. I'll go into this little... Oh, more diamond. That's nice. Thank you very much. Now, see, now I have 2. Now... if I would have only found the one down here, then I wouldn't have had the other one. So now I have 2 total diamonds, which is when I only would have had 1 before. So that's why you always take the single ones, the single diamonds when you can get it. Okay. Still, though, feel like I'm just useless down here. Nothing is really leading to anything great. We're kind of getting a lot of dead ends, which is pretty frustrating. What I'm trying to do is find a cave, like something deep, like, like a real cave, like what was introduced in the Caves and Cliffs update kind of cave. Not just this, but something bigger. I'm really trying to find that so that I can stay in it, end the episode. Then for the next episode, I'll be able to go into that and really, really explore. So that's kind of my plan right now, is to find something for next episode. But this is awful. I can't find anything. I guess I'm just going to head back up here. There was an area. I might end up back on the surface, which would be really frustrating. But there was something over here. I'm wondering if, like, it's an up to go down type of situation. I have no clue. But if this leads me to a cave with iron in it, like this, I can't complain because that is what I am here for. Some more lapis. Probably I don't need to get more lapis for now. All right, here is more iron, which is phenomenal. Maybe I don't need to set up the next episode. Maybe I'm doing decent with what I've got right now. Perfect. I've got 51 pieces. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of wondering if this is kind... Uh-oh. That could have been real bad. That could have legitimately been really bad. And as I was literally just saying, I think I have enough pieces of iron. I find exactly what I've been looking for the past 26 minutes of my life. Maybe not exactly what I was looking for, but it's definitely up there in what I was seeking. Now, this is Skulk. Again, I really have no idea. You get XP for it. I genuinely have no idea what it is. I don't know if you aren't supposed to mine it. I have no clue. So I'm just going to stay away from it. Oh, there's a mine shaft up there. All right. Well, this cave turned out to be a decent one. We got some more diamonds as well. Look at that. Look at that. And we still have 3 minutes to spare. Okay. The goal here is to get up to this abandoned mine shaft so that I can explore it in the next episode, because I don't think that I'll have enough time, unfortunately, to explore it in this one. Now, hey, I am open to increasing the time allowed, the time played allowed, to be like 35 minutes or something along those lines. I don't know. That might be crazy for me to say. If you are completely opposed to that, let me know. But I could. I just feel like I'm not able to get a ton done. But I also recognize that that's the exact reason why I am doing this, is so that I can... the exact reason why I'm doing this is so that I don't get sick and tired of playing this game on this same world over and over, right? Like, I don't get sick and tired of playing the game. It's the worlds that I get bored of. So I understand that what I just said counters everything that I've been fighting for so far, but I'm also loving this world. So I'm getting a conflicting stuff in my head. But here we go. Some more iron. This is going to be more than enough. Next episode, I'm going to explore this abandoned mine shaft for, call it, 15 minutes or so. And then I am really going to go back to my base and start the build, because I want to start a little house just to have somewhere, just to have a home base. I want to start home base. And that is what I am excited for. So I've got about 1 minute left on this episode. I'll finish it out. I will finish it out and have some fun. And look at this. We are now getting the iron. I am very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. Severely disappointed, some would say, that it took me 26 minutes or whatever I said to find what I was looking for this whole entire episode, which was just a halfway decent cave with resources. And now I have it. And I'm really happy that I have it, because it just means that I get a cave to explore, or a mine shaft to explore for the next episode. But man, if I could have just had it a little bit sooner, we could have explored and we could have had all this, quicker and not had to waste the next, or I don't want to say waste, but I wouldn't have had to spend the next episode on being in this cave. But that is okay. That is the nature of what I am doing. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you.